Alright guys, hello and welcome to my ultimate caravan guide. I'm here at the Prospector's Saloon in Good Springs to try and show you how to play the game Caravan. Caravan is a complicated new game in Fallout New Vegas, and it's played in saloons, and you can also play with some shopkeepers if they have the option to. But we're just going to talk to Ringo, and I'll try and explain this game over three hands, and we'll also be getting an achievement, know when to fold 'em. So right here off the bat, Ringo throws down his bet, and you have the option to auto match or raise whatever he puts down. And I'm just throwing out all my caps since I'm kind of good at this game. But now, when you're playing with Ringo, he'll give you 30 cards, so you don't really have to worry about it. I just randomize a few times, and then here we go. So the object of Caravan is to get two of your piles, or all three if you can, but I mostly shoot for two, to equal 20 between 21 and 26. You'll see me start out by throwing down a 3 on my first Caravan. I try to shoot low, but if you don't have any low numbered cards in your hand, then go for the high valued number cards like 10s and 9s and 8s. Don't play face cards off the bat. Face cards are going to be more like power-ups, so to say, in the game of Caravan. But I'm trying to work on my left Caravan, try and get that right off the bat. And I do get that in between 21 and 26, so there's one hand. And I use the king to double the 10's value, so it'll add another 10 on that far left Caravan, and that's what the king does. He'll basically multiply the card you put him on by 2. And then you see me use the king again to my advantage on that middle Caravan. So that was one hand, believe it or not, in that very short time. I think it was like a minute 45 game. You'll see me throw down all my caps here again. Now going into the second hand, I'm going to show you more power-up cards, so to say. The Jack, or the Joker, the Jack, and I think that's the only two I use in this next game. But here we go again. Put your low numbered cards. Ace will be the greatest thing ever if you have an ace. Put it down in one of your caravans. But I start out by putting 2 3s on my caravans and an ace. And that ace will come into play later on when I use the Joker. But to start out, I see that the AI is working on his left, and I'm going to kind of challenge him there since he's spreading out his cards. So I'll spread out mine as well, try and challenge him there. You kind of want to keep up with the AI, make sure they're not getting too out of hand. So I challenge him here yet again, and I'm just showing that you can also play cards on his hand, which you'll see later on in this game. I think I play the 6, or no, I can't. So, no, that's right. I play the 10 on the middle, so I get my middle one up to 17. The next thing you're going to see me do is put that, I think, put the 4, or that card, yeah. Yeah, well, there you go. I put a 9 on my left Caravan, and that takes care of that. So the next thing I'm going to do is put a king and get one of my caravans in line, and I think I do this with the far left one, get that up to 26. So I sold one of my left caravans, and I see that the middle one is also sold, so there's no reason to contest him there. So that's why I'm working on my right caravan. The next thing I'm going to do is play my jack, which removes the card that I put it on, and I pick the highest card in my right of his caravan. So that I'll take that down and kind of take him down a notch. But he played a pretty high card, so I guess it didn't set him back too far. But then I get lucky here. He puts a card on his left caravan, which I have no idea why he did that. That's stupid AI. And then I can't play that 8. You cannot play the same value twice, so I throw down the joker here on the ace of spades. Now, playing a joker on an ace removes all cards of the ace's suit from the table. So right here, it's going to take away all spades from the table, not just your caravans or just his caravans, but the entire table. Very important. When you play a joker on a number card, it'll remove all cards of that particular number from the table as well. So that reset his right caravan completely to 0, giving me the huge advantage. Then I stack a 7 on top of that, and then I put an 8, and that gives me 20, so I'm pretty close. And the next thing you're going to see me do is put my ace of clubs on top of the 8 of clubs, and some of you might be going, well, you can't do that because the ace has a value of 1, but I can do that because they have the same suit. Therefore, it counts as 1, so it doesn't set me over. And that makes 21, giving me the win. Last game, again, I throw out all my caps. Actually, I pussy out kind of, since I didn't want to lose all my caps and give them all to Ringo. Okay, but here we go. I get an ace in this, and I put it down again, I do believe. So again, what you want to do, put down your lowest cards, aces if you got them. Start low so you can work up in ascending order. If you start high, you're going to have to go down and descend. I don't like doing that, and so I think it's something to do with the math. But there you see, I got my caravan started with an ace, 4, and a 5. I see that the AI is working on his middle caravan. He's already got that up to 13 off the bat pretty quick. So I'm going to work on my right caravan and get that up to 14 really quick. And I'm going to try, and I lay down the 10, giving that 24, so I have my right caravan in place. Now, he can beat me on that right caravan. If he gets a 25 or a 26, then that caravan will go to him on the right caravan that I'm talking about. So he's still working on that middle one, so I try and get my left one. And in this game, I think I use a queen and I reverse the value. So I have a 7 on top of my left caravan, and I don't have an 8, 9, or 10 on me, which would have been great because that would have been winning values for any of those. So I put the queen on the 7, therefore it's going to reverse the way that I'm going. So instead of ascending, I'm descending now. And this helps out a ton, so I can put my 3 down, and that gives that 16 instead of 13. And the last move you're going to see me do here is use the king on the 7, which also has a queen on it. But it still doesn't change what the king does. It's going to multiply the 7 by 2, adding 7 more, which gives me 23 and another game win, therefore giving me the achievement, no one to fold him. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and comment if you think I should make more videos like this.